Welcome back, fellas, to this new video tech express. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with the small business element, which is marketing with ads with Facebook. So first things first is to set up your account and the pixel. So before you can run a single ad, you need to set up a business foundation. So first go to business.facebook.com. Well, if you already have an actual Facebook account, for example, it might be asking you to get started with a business account. So getting an actual business account, you want to focus here directly into your account overview, so you can just get started by creating one of them. When you have a business account, you're going to be having access to all of these services. For example, here I have all the toast, and you can focus, for example, in the advertisements. For example, you have access to the planner, the inbox, the page post, the content, collections, commerce management, monetizations, and so much more. Today, we're going to be focusing directly only for the ads manager. So you have your account set up, you have the critical step to install the Meta Pixel into the website. Now, a pixel is a code that tracks what visitors do on your site. So without it, you can't accurately measure the success of your ad or show them to the right people. You can find the pixel setup guide into the Events Manager within your business suite, which is going to be appearing here into the left side. So here into the left side, you click into the option that says All the Toast, and you might be having the Events Manager right directly over here, or you can find it directly here into Events Manager. When you click directly here into the Events Manager, what you want to do is to create an actual pixel that is going to be looking like this into the data sets. And here's the actual pixel. Here's my overview, here's my test events, diagnostic history. You have an actual full tutorial of how we can actually add a pixel directly into a specific website, so you can start tracking and measurement in that. Now, the next thing is to understand the campaign structure. Now, the campaign is the highest level. I'm going to go directly here into, once again, all the tools and focus with my ads manager. Inside my ads manager, what I wanted to do is to create an actual campaign. So in here, let's get started with the first thing, which is the highest level of the campaign. This is where you set your advertising objective. This is where your main goal. Do you want to increase brand awareness, drive traffic to your website, or get some sales? So choose one objective that aligns with your business goals. Even you have here a few recommendations by Facebook. For example, let's say that I wanted to bring some people directly into my website to make some sales, so I focus the option that says sales. Good for conversions, catalog sales, messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp calls. Find people likely to purchase your product or services. So I hit continue. Now directly here into continue, I wanted to focus directly into OK, and you have now the ad set. Now the ad set is, for example, where you define your target audience, your budget, the schedule, and the eyes placements. So you can target people based into demographics, interests, behavior, or even by uploading a customer list. This is something that's going to be really, really helpful. So it's going to be saving you tons of time, and it's going to be saving you tons of money. So what I need to do, of course, is to go directly into the conversion event and select the pixel that I have just created for my website that is going to be tracking that information. So then I focus for the schedule when I wanted to get started. I focus for the audience, controls, locations. Where do you think your people are located most? For example, Mexico, you can add United States, whatever. And here is the placements, where you can just add if you're going to be appearing only into Facebook, into Instagram, into Messenger, into Threads, whatever. So the last thing to do is now the ad. So the ad is the creative itself. So this is what your audience actually going to be seeing. It includes your ad copy, the image or the video, and a call to action button. When you select which will be appearing in your threads, your elements, you chose, for example, the format. Let's say, for example, a single image or a video. You hit into set up an image. Let's say that I'm going to be setting up an image. I hit the option, and here it should be appearing the source URL. Here I'm going to be choosing, for example, a media. For example, if this is a specific product, I choose the option that says next, and this is how it should be looking my product, for example. So I'm going to be choosing this one. I choose the option that says next, and here should be appearing it. So here's the path, the horizontal. I hit into next. Let's say, for example, Pokemon USB charger. Okay, I have the next, And this is how it should be appearing. You can add music, you can add visual touch-ups, overlays, flex media, enhance CDA, you can add animations. So you can spend a lot of time in here actually working and actually going to be doing actually really great work. When you finish with setting all of these elements, you choose the option to search published. Now, something else that I can strongly suggest you is that when you start an actual campaign, you want to always have the advantage on enabled, so you don't have to worry to focus into a specific placements, to focus into a specific audience, because basically Meta is going to be learning what kind of people are more likely to click into your ads, so you can use that information to improve a little bit more your campaigns. So that's how we can actually create an actual campaign. Lastly, designing the high converting ad, where you bring the message to life. You can use a high quality eye-catching images or short engaging video to add text, clear, concise, and professional, as we just did back up. And when you launch, you can start to analyze your results. So you wanted to monitor optimized in the ads manager dashboard. You see the metrics like the clicks, cost per clicks. Now, don't panic if your first ad isn't a huge success, because the secret to winning with a Meta ad is to test, to learn, and to optimize. If an ad isn't performing well, try changing the image, refining the audience, tweaking the headline, and that's your crash course on the Facebook and Meta ads. So just try to add as much information as you can possibly can. Use that information to see what actually works, what actually doesn't work. So by following these steps, you will be on your way to creating professional, high-performing campaigns. If you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to TechTrust for more fast and easy tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully we can all see you next time.